2018 playoffs, the infamous double doink. I had more than a few friends try to call me. I didn't answer the phone. My phone started blowing up with a bunch of text messages. Maybe half an hour after that game was over, I finally picked up the phone, answered a call from one of my best friends. And he said, "Bro, I'm just trying to make sure you're all right." My response was, "My brother, I'm not going to off myself over a kicker." But as I just told another friend after this recently completed contest, I get a text message saying he feels sick. And I'm like, yeah, that's what happens when you get kicked in the balls and punched in the gut at the exact same time. Final score 18-15. The Washington Commanders beat the Chicago Bears on a Hail Mary tip drill miracle, what the bleep, hell, God bleeping, you know what kind of a play. Kind of play the Bears don't make anymore. Hell, last time I saw him make a play anything close to that was, Jay Cutler, back when we all still loved him, and he led back-to-back last-second wins against, the Bengals and the Vikings. This sucks. And it sucks for a multitude of reasons. Let's go through them. One, the first 3 quarters of this game, you looked so bad it wasn't funny. First half, I was making jokes about you had more rust on you than a 1967 Mustang that had been left out in the elements for 57 years. Third quarter, you start to come around. You chip away. DeAndre Swift breaks off a big run to get you back in the game. It's 12-7. You make a couple more plays, a big completion, get you down to the 1-yard line. And then you try to get cute. I like Doug Kramer. I wish he was seeing more time playing offensive line. He's been all right as a blocking fullback. But in that situation, trailing on the road was not the damn time to see if he could be William Perry. See if he could reconjure up memories of the fridge from '85 and hand him the ball. Everything about that play was botched. It was a botched play call. It was a botched attempted handoff. And it was a botched fumble that the Commanders recovered at the 3. And then the Bears get it. I mean, I can't say we. I do not work for the Bears. I've never played for the Bears. I'm just a Bears fan. The Bears get another chance. The defense stood up again. You get the touchdown. You take the 14-12 lead. You take the lead. You get a great 2-point conversion, which on the play that I never thought would work because it was botched so many times when Matt Nagy was trying to call it. And then what happens? Arguably, that lob pass you tried for DJ Moore should have been a run play so you could burn a little more time off the clock. And let's just skip ahead a couple of pass plays. Sore ribs and all, because I guarantee any killing shot he took before the game was probably wearing off by that point. Mr. Daniels chucks that ball as far as he can to about, the 3. A tip drill. And then there's this lone little wide receiver standing in the end zone who gets the earliest Christmas present to fall into his hands. GDB. Goddamn Bears. Which might be the nicest thing I said after that game was over. Because I'll be straight with you, folks. I dropped a few F-bombs. You do that. I was come on here, and I was thinking about what I was going to say about fighting blood and guts and not giving up until the final gun and blah, 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 blah. And hey, Washington didn't give up to the final gun and pulled a miracle rabbit out of their ass. 4-3. I thought when the schedule came out and I decided to do a realistic look, I thought this was a game that could go either way, that they might lose, just because it was after that trip to London, and the Bears are notoriously iffy after bye weeks, we'll call it that way. But Washington didn't really impress me until that final pass play. Why? They're no better than the Bears. Jaden Daniels has got a great completions percentage. Congratulations. I'll say the same thing I've heard people say about the Bears. Who the hell have they played until now? This was the best game they've played all year as far as a head-to-head contest. They couldn't get in the end zone. And it was just a double tough football game. Low scoring, probably bad from a lot of angles, but those are two even football teams. And it is what it is. And I hate that goddamn cliche. If I remember the schedule right, because right now it's all kind of a fog or a haze of Bears fan rage in my head. I believe next week is a trip to Arizona. Get a look at Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. Bear down, my friends. #GDB. Goddamn Bears.